Hey guys, so here's the story. We messed up our audio for this episode weeks ago.
Yeah, a long time ago.
Well, we had our cell phones near the mic and it really disrupted the audio. And that's our own fault. So now you're going to get some special episodes. So the next, I believe, 6 episodes we have is just going to be us re-recording the audio because, well, we messed up.
Yeah, it's bad. Which I'm kind of surprised it got screwed up because I remember in past episodes, like, we've had our phones, like, right next to the mic and nothing happened, so...
Well, when cell phones receive stuff, they get basically microwaves. Not a microwave, but like a microwave.
Oh, I thought you were, like, talking about... You
no,
actually
not-
get boxes. They get boxes to heat waffles up in.
Not what you put your Hot Pockets into. They get waves that disrupt any electronic devices. So if you've ever had your cell phone near your computer and it's about to go off, you'll notice like static in your speakers. That's what we were getting the whole time on the feedback from the mic.
Mainly because we're all super popular, awesome people.
No, because we know the same amount of people and they're texting all of us at once. So that too.
True. So, I think I just died from the Dragon Rider.
Yeah,
We were talking about him for a little bit.
We were talking about how what was he called before?
Dragon Slayer Ornstein.
Ornstein. That's right. Ornstein.
Orange Steins. Oranges.
Ornstein sounds like a terrible Jewish bakery shop.
So, I actually have a confession to make. I'm your fool. No, I'm just kidding. I have a confession to make, though. So, obviously, like, when we release these, we've already gone further in the game, so Steve ended up giving me the game so I could go through and beat it, so it's not really like I'm lost all the time. Or
You
he's
were
giving
just
me, like,
awful at it. That's why
yeah.
I gave it to you. I mean,
Like,
most
it
of
was-
the times when we give these guys a game, they don't know until they come over, and then I'm just like, "Hey, you guys are playing this today," and they're like, "What?" But we learned, and
Yeah, this is just embarrassing. We don't really.
I actually think you get away from them,
Yeah.
and then you go back. But yeah, they don't know what's going on half the time, so then they end up getting the video that their game they're gonna play, and then they usually fail at it. So that's why in the older games you'll mostly see me playing, like Sonic, Mega Man, a couple other stuff that we'll do later on. Don't want to give too much stuff away, but here's your fight again.
Yeah. But I ended up getting the game, and sadly I put like 60 hours into the game in like 2 weeks. So I played the crap out of it, and
60 hours?
yeah, I put a lot into it.
Dude, I was out of work for 3 weeks and I put 140 hours into mine. And
That's
that was
right.
within 2 weeks. I had nothing better to do with myself. But then again, I was also achievement hunting, and I got all the
I
achievements.
was too. I'm behind, but I think I have like 10 left maybe. But I've never really tried to like fully complete a game. And,
Yeah, I mean, in a Dark Souls game, to be a fully completed one's not recommended.
But yeah. So, and like watching myself play now, it's like, what was I thinking? Like,
You had an idea. It just wasn't coming along just yet.
no stamina. I'm two-handing. I have no stamina again, and I die. Yeah.
That was the name of the of episode 3. No stamina.
No stamina. All caps, if I believe. I believe.
because I believe in that episode I yelled at you 4 or 5 times to stop running.
Well, to be honest, I think that's like the first 30 episodes. We don't even have 30 episodes, do we?
Yeah, not yet, but we're getting to that point.
But don't worry when once you get past the we'll call it the hump day, like a Wednesday. Once you get past that, I think things will start running more smoothly in these videos. Where am I going?
I think we decided that you should probably go somewhere else.
Oh, okay.
And I was trying to tell you to go to the bonfire across the waterway. Which is, I think that's what you do here. Yeah. So, I mean, it's been rough because you didn't know, like, exactly what you were doing.
But
You know.
yeah, it's all right. It could be worse. Let's just
that's
put it that
very
way.
true. It could be a lot worse. I mean,
Luckily, you were there to like kind of guide me through these first couple. We talked to her because we need to send her back to Majula, which it is Majula. We talked about it in her
oh, did
episode.
we? It is Majula? Okay.
Yeah, because we talked to a certain NPC and he's like, "Oh, meet you back at Majula." Oh, it's the guy. I don't want to give anything away. Never mind. But there's a guy.
Cartographer.
Yeah,
Yeah, cartographer. Yeah.
he says I'll meet you back at Majula. So, which
Yeah.
actually is an achievement to get all the NPCs back to Majula.
Yeah, that one's not too bad.
It really
Unless
isn't.
you're Josh and you try to kill every NPC there is.
Yeah. Well, like I'm trying to get all the achievements on my game that I have going on at home, and I killed like 2 NPCs. I'm not going to give anything away for this particular series, but I killed like 2 of them and ended up screwing, so I had to go to New Game Plus. And like getting certain achievements in New Game Plus, like obviously makes it harder, which kind of sucks. I just kind of dug myself a hole that I hope I can get out of. I don't really know.
It could be worse. It could always be worse. Just think of it that way, because when I did my game, when I finished it up, there's 2 achievements I need to get, and one of them I messed up because I messed up because I didn't think about it, and I did it differently. But then when I figured it out, I had to go to a New Game Plus because I didn't know what I was doing the first time.
Yeah.
So, but after a while in New Game Plus, you really never need to level up ever again.
Yeah.
I mean, I pull up to 2.5 million souls because
Like, there's no like
I
you
didn't
can
need
level
to.
up, but I mean, if you don't want to have a like build going, like if you don't want to like change your build, then why level? But
Right.
I think in my 60-hour game, I'm like a 215, something like that.
I think I'm around I'm like 2 something as well.
Which actually we talk about it. I don't know if it's in one of these episodes or earlier episodes, but if it is one of these, we can talk about it now. This part's actually kind of funny. I was like, "Oh crap!"
I thought
never
you were
mind.
going to die because knowing you would have waited 5 seconds and then
Yeah.
jump off.
But there's that the mechanic in this game that lets you like completely wipe your build out and keep
The soul
the
vessel.
souls. Yeah, the soul vessel, and so I think I had like 4 or 5, and I was hanging out with a buddy one night, and we like went through like 2 or 3 different builds, and I hated all of them. So I just went back to a melee build because I was trying to do like a spellcaster one and like.
Yeah, you gotta, when you do a class in this game, it's whatever class you start with is what you're going to stick with. Because I did a spellcaster when I played through Scholar of the First Sin, and I loved it. Like, I played so much better than melee, because melee in this game is so difficult where the whole game almost feels like it's made for magic.
Yeah.
Or a ranger, like a range user, which is like a bow and arrow crossbow, but magic just makes more sense.
It's funny that you say that because I would, like, if somebody asked me, I'd be like, go melee all the way.
Right.
Because, like, I mean, but that's the way I did Dark Souls 1. I went through the entire game, like, you guys have to realize, like, I would consider myself a mediocre video game player. Like, so me beating Dark Souls 1 was, like, an absolute, like, I was just astounded. Like, it was a joke between me and my buddies. They're like, I don't even know if you could beat this game without cheating, like just kind of screwing with me. And when I finally beat it, they're like, "No way!" So I like sent them a picture of like the final cutscene and stuff.
Yeah, I still haven't beaten that game.
It's all right.
I just don't. I don't know. I think I burnt myself out on Dark Souls after I got 100% on Scholar because I went back to my PC one and I couldn't get back into it for some reason. And I even bought Lords of the Fallen, which is a really great game, but I couldn't get into it.
Yeah.
It's fun. Right now, I'm like, I think right now I'm in a platform stage where I just want to play classic games or newer versions of classic games.
And that's good. Like, I mean, gotta go back to classics whenever,
That's just how I am. I've always been a classic player, but I always have the newer consoles because I want to play new stuff. Like Fallout 4. That's coming out soon.
Yeah.
And what else is coming out? They got the new Battlefront.
There's a backstab.
Halo 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't believe how much you complained about backstabs when it's that easy.
Well, I mean, in the first game, it's like it's way more difficult in the first game than it is in this game.
Yeah, I don't know about you, but I do backstabs all the time in the first game.
Oh, nope.
Don't you remember that?
Yeah, I was watching you play for a little bit and I was like, are you serious, dude? How are you...
I did it to that Black Knight like 8 times.
No stamina again, and again, and again. But that's alright.
You'll get better. You'll get better at it.
We say as all these episodes are already recorded, so sadly...
he will. No, he does, and he does get better. In the later episodes we have coming up, he gets better, but he still gets really cocky at certain points where he thinks he can kill something, and just nothing happens. So that's where he's got to learn to take his time. It's just because we're playing this through a Let's Play, it doesn't mean he has to speedrun it. You know? I play a lot of platformers, and I play through them fast, but that's just the style I play. Yeah, you almost burst into flames there.
Yeah, which I'm about to soon anyway. It happens later, I know.
No, it's right here on the bridge. You go across the bridge coming up here, but...
Oil boy.
We need to not spoil these episodes for people.
I know. Sorry, guys.
Just realizing that.
Yep,
wait a second.
it's so... Oh,
boom.
God. It's hard to do. It's hard to talk like this.
It is. It's it's going to happen. So, but you just need to talk about what's going on and what
more
we have
oil
planned.
bombs.
Yeah, more oil, and then you died again.
True.
You're gonna die in this Fluffy Bunny challenge.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Crap.
Yeah, you need to start stepping it up. Be a little more cautious. Because we know this series is going to be like 80 episodes minimum. It's going to be almost like all my terabytes I have.
I was watching one of our past episodes, and I remember you said, I forgot exactly what you said, but you're like, yeah, in the 85th episode. And I was like, oh god, I can only imagine.
Yeah, we're going to get there eventually. I mean, by the time you beat this game, it may be a year.
Yeah.
By the time it's released and everything. So,
yeah.
Things are going to change. Things will get better. Hopefully, it's just everybody's schedule lately has been so chaotic that we haven't been able to have the time to record.
Well, you have to remember, all three of us are in school right now. School just kind of started back up. We all have, separate jobs that we have.
Yep. And it's just hard to get all three of us together.
Yeah.
So, there's going to be a lot of just me and Josh, a lot of TJ and Josh, a lot of...
TJ and Steve.
Yep. And, eventually we'll have other guest stars and stuff like that, some buddies of ours to play. But, we're getting there, so we're going to try and get as much content as we can, and seems like it's every 3 days we've been putting it out.
Yeah, hopefully you guys keep watching and like what we have.
Yeah, exactly.
And if you don't, then we'll work harder for you guys.
Yeah, you need to work harder at this. You're awful.
At Dark Souls?
Yeah, you're awful.
Well, that's why you gave me the game, because I'm going to admit, these next episodes are going to be very rough, and luckily the phone is away from the mic because Steve is getting lots of texts.
I'm sorry, it's my best friend. He just loves texting me.
Who doesn't love texting you, though? Let's be honest.
You.
True.
I don't know. You do text me a lot, though, so I'll give you some credit there.
I text you more than I text TJ, but TJ also lives next, right down the hall.
I never knew that was there.
Really?
I never knew that was there.
I think
when
this...
you discovered that was the first time I've ever seen it.
I think it saves your souls if you die. Yeah.
It nullifies.
So... And there's so many, more mechanics of the game that I know now, and I'm still in the pause menu, and I die.
Again.
It's so rough. So rough.
Yeah, this game is not easy. And most people who love the Dark Souls series will be like, yeah, it was easier than the first one. It was. It flat out is. It's just... For people who don't play Dark Souls,
For people who don't play games other than Call of Duty, which I know there are people out there, I used to be you, this game is very hard.
Yeah. My friends don't even, I mentioned Dark Souls, and they're just like, ugh. They don't even want to think about the game or even want to try it because they know how hard it is and what it all entails. So, or they just think it's so hard that there's no point in even trying to play it. So,
yeah. I remember this. I was like, I wonder what a torch... where'd it go?
Yep, you burnt it out. Not burnt it out, you just extinguished the flame.
Yeah. Which torches do become useful later on in the game.
Much useful. I still don't get the full point of them, but apparently lighting all the torches does something. Nothing phenomenal, because obviously I would have done that then. It would have helped me out a lot.
Lighting all the torches kills all oh, that was close.
Yeah.
Kills all bosses in the game for you.
Well, sometimes lighting some torches helps you fight some of the bosses. Like there's a boss later on that if you light the torches, it helps illuminate the battlefield so it's easier to see when you're fighting them.
Trying to recall what boss you're talking about.
Well, you'll be getting there soon enough. You're at this point in the game, you're actually far enough that you can get to it. Like not right now where we're watching, but where we're recording.
Oh yeah, alright.
You're a lot further where you can handle that.
Which, yeah, all right.
Oh, I think you die here too.
I hope not.
No. I think you're gonna be okay.
We're good.
I was like, there's a lot of points in this area where you just get destroyed.
I think the name of this episode should be "Stop Dying."
Name of this episode is Why?
Why?
Why do you die so much?
I think we all know the answer to that. It's in episode 3. No stamina.
Yeah. I like episode 4.
Please refer to episode 3.
No stamina. Or episode 4. Ladies.
Ladies. That's a funny part.
I love that part.
If you guys haven't seen the episode, I suggest you go and watch it. I recall you go watch it.
I would think they've watched it already if they're watching.
You never know. People jump around. I do that.
Why do you do that? I like watching the whole way through because I like seeing the journey.
Well, I don't know if you guys watch Super Beard Bros. They're awesome. Love them. Suggest you go watch them. But oh, that was so close on the blood loss.
Yeah, I think you get it here anyway.
Yeah.
Yep.
You're like, dude, what are you doing? I was like, I don't know. But they have Kaizo Mario. And
oh, you've been watching that one?
I watched 2 and 3, and I was like, I think I'm gonna go back and watch 1. And like, sometimes like when I'm in the mood, like I'll watch the entire episode, but when I'm not, I'll jump around and skip like to see when they finally get past the part.
Kaizo Mario is insane. I've played one of the ROMs, and I never want to play it again. It's not even fun. Like it's stupid, but I enjoy Gerard and Alex and what they do because Gerard's just a beast when it comes to playing games, and Alex is just the right kind of humor because he makes those like goofy noises when they're messing up or getting so close. But so you've been watching the new one that they've been putting out?
Yeah, I have been. Yeah. What's funny about Alex, if you listen to him, he's like, I like how we're talking about other Let's Play guys.
There's nothing wrong. We have to re-record. We got to talk about something.
They're awesome. They're awesome to talk about. He's like if Gerard can't make a jump, Alex will be like, "You just got to jump.
Yeah,
you just got to do it.
Just got to do."
And he's like, and I don't think he realizes he does it, but he's like trying to give like helpful hints. He's like, "You just got to jump higher." And I'm like, if I was Gerard, I'd be like, "Well, no, duh, dude."
Yeah, and I think he gets that, but I think those guys have been friends for a while, so they have an understanding of what he means by "you just got to jump higher," and. I understand because like I feel the same way where like I'm talking to either you or TJ about like you guys need to jump higher or you need to do this differently or you got to approach these enemies a certain way, and it's like to me it's like simple English, but to you guys it's a foreign language because you're like I know what you're saying, but I don't know what you mean by it.
Yeah, and like I think what's cool about them like that's funny. I tried him with the throwing knife. The chemistry between them two, like he's there and he's like the support for him, like especially in a game like that, you need it. Like like Kaizo Mario's like, we're gonna take your dignity and just rip it piece by piece.
Yeah, that's a nice way of saying it. It's awful. I mean, and then at first it was just a prank to a guy. The guy who made it for his buddy because he was really good at Mario and he was bored with the game. Yeah. And he's like, "Oh, I'll make you a game," and he made him that, and it became an internet sensation, kind of like Five Nights at Freddy's.
Kind of.
But
which I don't know your guys' opinion on it. You can talk about it in the comments if you want. But I think that some of the lore is kind of like pushed out too fast by the guy who makes it. Like I feel like he's like trying to push him out too fast. Like, dude, just take your time on the game if you have to. Yeah. Like when it comes to like Five Nights at Freddy's number 4.
I don't know. They talk about it more.
Just my opinion. Matt
Pat put out a new video about that, so just telling you. But Yeah, I mean, this game, like,
Oh
Dark
my
Souls is great. Kaizo's another fun game, but, like, what I can't wait for you guys to start playing is going to be Bloodborne.
Yes.
Bloodborne's going to be fun.
And sorry, keep going.
And I also have some other tricks up my sleeve for other games we're going to do. We are going to do Mario Maker when it comes out.
Yeah, that's what I was actually just bringing up. Mario Maker comes out in what, like 5-6 days? 6 days.
6 days, yeah, next Friday.
So I'm pumped for that, to be honest.
I think what I'm going to do with that one is we're going to do special half hour to 45-minute episodes, and we're just going to play the levels on there. We're not going to make anything because no one wants to watch us make stuff.
Well,
if you want to watch us make stuff, we can watch Minecraft Castles.
Oh, what a dream of ours. But no, what I was going to suggest is like me and TJ, like TJ can leave the room. Like we obviously want to record this. Well, we can stream it maybe because like streaming, and that's never a bad thing to do. But TJ leaves the room or like I leave the room and we make a level. We get like 45 minutes to make a level and see if they can beat it or not.
No, you have to beat it. You have to beat the level before you can publish it.
Well, I know we can make TJ go. Like I'll make the level and then TJ has to come and beat it.
Well, you got to make it at least beatable.
We'll make it beatable, but I'm just saying, like, how funny would that be to watch? Like, we know what's coming up next, but the guys
no,
playing
that makes absolute sense.
But we can do that on a stream or something. It's not like it's just ideas. I think I'm like, where do I go? Like,
yeah, well, no, I think at this point I was telling you need to go back because you had 3,400 souls, and I knew you were gonna die. So I was telling you need to get back. And
I like how that dog just kind of turned around on me like, hey, I'm going to let you kill me.
Yep. These guys, these enemies are weird because they just don't seem to fit in this game.
They really don't.
They're Vikings, and this is all like medieval
monsters
and stuff like that. Yeah. Where Vikings are cool and stuff, but
oh, yeah, I remember this, and then,
took an arrow goes through you, and I was like, get back to the freaking bonfire because you're gonna die. Oh yeah.
Alright.
Lights up the area.
Alright, well, thanks for watching, guys.
Yep, and we'll see you next time. Like I said, the next few episodes will be like this. But of course, like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more from us. We will see you later.
Bye.
Bye.